What's up and welcome back. In this one, we got the Sportster tore apart. I was doing some rewiring. I've got my handlebar wires tidied and things like that, getting it set up the way I want it to. So in this one, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to depin and repin Deutsch connectors. Quickly over to my bike just to show you that these are a very common plug on Sportsters. Whether you have a 12 plug, a 6 plug, I don't think there's any 4 plugs like I bought with the kit, but at least I have the capability of being able to change all this out. And even if I wanted to, say, take the headlight and put it on its own 4 plug, I can do that. Now, I bought this kit through wirecare.com, which comes with the crimper, 1 OEM plug with the barrels, and all the pieces you need to put it together. Alright, to take these apart, it's pretty simple. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Hit the little pin, you pull them apart, boom. You got the male side, this side, and the female side. Female side's about a tiny bit easier because the plug that holds it all in is a little easier to get out. You grab you a flathead, just slide it in here. Like so, and just pry it. Come right out, then you look in there. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little clip right up against it that you can pull on. When you pull on the wire, and it comes right out. Just like so. Pull your weather stripping off and shove it back in there. On the male side, it's a little bit more difficult because you got that little green block. And hold on, I'll show you. This is the little stopper green block, just like this one, except this one's a little wider because it's for a 6-pin connector. But there's a little like through hole there, so you can take a pick kind of like this one, right? And then you come down in here and you hook kind of into that and pull up. Comes right out, and then same thing. There's a little clip that you just pull back, pull your wire, comes right out, boom, throw it back together. Simple as that. Alright, so these are your barrels. You got the male side and the female side, and they both have, so I can show you right there on the end, the female end where the wire goes in, there's a little hole. It's kind of hard to see, but it's right there. So that way when you strip your wire, you can see how deep it needs to go. So, like I said, it goes about there. So we take that, take a wire stripper, put it right up against where you think it needs to go. Take this guy, twist it, then you take your barrel, slide it on, then you're going to look at that hole right there, and you'll be able to see your wire bottoming out, and that's what you want. Once you've got that, go ahead and take it off. Take your crimps, which these are nice because it's hard to tell, but as you crimp, there's prongs that come from all 4 sides, which really gives you a really good crimp. So you go ahead and you drop it in there, and then say you have a really long barrel and it kind of sticks out. This actually has some springiness to it, so you could push in a little bit and be able to change where you clamp it. But for this demonstration, we're not even going to do that. We're just going to make sure it's seated and then start squeezing. And when you start squeezing, it will not let up until you finish squeezing. Boom, recranked. We'll go ahead and reassemble the male side with this new end on it. And obviously I'm setting this up just for video purposes. And as you can tell, that one I was a little longer than I should be, but that isn't going to hurt it. You just push them in until they click, and you're set up to go. Then you take this guy, drop it in, or you may want to use like pliers or something. Then take your flathead, put it in there, push, and boom, it's reassembled. Then you're going to do the same thing you did to the other one. Ta-da, you're done there. Go ahead and grab your plug. See how we got this one. We got this one on the bottom. We'll do the same thing. Push it in until you hear a click. Take this guy. Doesn't really need to be in either which way. Pop it in. And you've just made your own OEM plug, all watertight, nice, good to go. I will leave the links in description to the kit that I bought. This particular kit came with one plug, which I didn't really need the plug, but I did need the crimper, which it comes with, and then it comes with all the barrels you need to do one plug. But I'll also leave a link in the description for where you can find these, if I can open them, for extra male and female barrels. Now these are for 16 gauge wire. You really need to pay attention which kind of barrels you get, because a small 18 gauge wire isn't going to sit in here right to where it's not going to crimp properly, and then you can pull it out. It's just going to be a weaker connection. So buy the proper diameter barrels. Also, I apologize for the little bit of LED flickering. I'm trying to get my GoPro a little bit more figured out, but just bear with me. So like I said, go ahead and check the links down below. I'll give you a link to this stuff. And please like, subscribe, and comment if you need any information or any questions or have any tips and tricks for me. I would super appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one.